If you're experiencing sciatic discomfort through the hips and down the legs, this gentle yoga routine will help provide relief from the pain and bring you back into your mobility. Hi, welcome. My name is Andrea. I'll be your guide. If you're ready to get started, join me on the mat and let's go. So what we'll do to start is in tabletop position. Come around onto all fours. Land your hands directly below your shoulders and your knees directly below your hips. We're going to move into some cat-cows and just start loosening it up. Inhale as you look straight down the mat, lengthening up the spine. Exhale to stay nice and soft through the elbows as we move through the cat-cows. And on your next inhale, now you're going to drop the belly and lift the head. Feel that nice stretch across the chest. And exhale to bring the forehead down toward the thighs. Pressing into your mat as you arch your back up to the sky. That's the way. Inhale, release, drop the belly, lift the head, coming on into cow. Exhaling to come forward. So it's nice, smooth, easy movement. Sink to the breath. Press into the mat as you arch your back up to the sky. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the head. And exhale to take the forehead down toward the thighs, arching the back. Tuck in your tailbone and squeeze your navel up toward your spine a little bit on this one. That's the way. Good. Last one. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. And exhale to curl it on down. Curl it on in on cat. Pressing into the mat as you arch up towards the sky, tucking in the tailbone. Beautiful. Inhale to neutral. And exhale. Now from here, we're going to go into an extended waiting puppy. It's going to start to stretch out the sciatic. Take a step forward with the right hand. Take a step forward with your left hand. Drop down to your elbows where your hands were and follow all the way down to your mat, either with your forehead, or if you need or you can go deeper, go ahead and take your chin down to the mat. Take nice deep inhalations into the low back and belly. And exhaling fully and completely. Let it sink down. That's the way. And really opens up the chest area as well, but we're also opening up the hip area. Take another nice deep inhale. Exhale to allow the body to sink in and release as much as possible. Beautiful. Inhale one more time. And full complete exhale. And on your next inhale now, come on back up to your elbows. Walk your hands back. Come on back into the tabletop position. And exhale it out. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to go into child's pose. Just tap your big toes together behind you. Walk your hands back, sit on your heels, and drape yourself forward over your thighs. Now bring your forehead as close to your knees as you possibly can. From here, you can either have your arms up overhead, or you can go ahead and curl your arms down by your sides. So whichever works best for you. Just rest it out in this position, really opening up the area, the lower body, the lower back area. Exhaling fully and completely as we release over the thighs. That's the way. Take your time on these as you allow the tension to come out of the hips and opening up the sciatic, where the big nerve comes out from the hips and then runs down the legs. So the more we keep that area open, the less pain we may feel if it gets inflamed for whatever reason.
And the nerve has a tendency to get inflamed and it backs up against the opening, and then now the pain starts, and that's how it all kind of happens. Take those big inhales. And full, complete exhale. Beautiful. Inhale now to come right back up to tabletop position. That's the way. And as you inhale, you're going to lengthen up the spine as you look down towards your mat once again. And exhale it out. Good. Now from here, take your left knee, place it right in the middle of your mat. Right in the middle of your mat, your left knee. Take your right leg and kick it in behind. We're going to do shoelace, but this is a kind of a nifty way of getting into it without too much difficulty. Now just walk your hands back as you start to sit back on the heel. Walk your hands back as you sit back on your heel. And then come forward if you can, if it's available to you. You can drop down to your elbows. And then once you're down in this position as far as you can go, allow your head and neck to just go soft. That's the way, really opening up that sciatic now. Take those nice deep inhalations. And full, complete exhalations. Another nice full, complete inhalation. And even on the exhale, just to coax the muscles along to release and stretch and open up the sciatic. You can just even simply say to yourself silently, release, release, release. That's right. And allow the head and neck to be soft. Just take all the tension out of the body as best as you can. Let's linger here for one more nice cycle of breath on a big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. Nice. Inhale now to walk your hands forward. Take your time coming out. Land your hands below the shoulders for stability, and then go ahead and bring the right leg out from behind the left leg. Let's switch it up and do the other side. Land your right knee now right directly in the middle of the mat. Tuck the left leg in behind the right leg. That's the way. Now walk your hands back as you start to sit back on your heel. And once again, if you're able to get down to your elbows, that's great. If you're only able to get to here, that's fine too. Whatever works for you, that is your level of tightness. And the more you practice this, of course, the easier it may get. So if you're able to get down to your elbows, that's great. If you're not, that's fine too. You're just opening the area no matter which way you do it. Allow the head and neck to go soft once you're down about as far as you can go. Take those nice big inhales deeply in the low back and belly, really expanding the area, feeling the sciatic open. Exhale to release, release, release. That's the way. Take all the tension out of the body as best you can. Linger here for a couple more nice, long, lingering cycles of breath. And exhaling to release, release, release. That's the way. Good. Another big inhale. A full, complete exhale. Release. And on your next inhale, start to come up on your knees. Walk your hands forward to land them directly below your shoulders for stability. And then go ahead and bring the left knee out from the right knee. Good. Inhale as you look straight down at your mat. And exhale fully and completely. That's the way. Good. Now from here, go ahead and swing your knees out to one side of the mat or the other. Come on into sitting position.
we're going to do what's called fire log. There's a log in there. It's a fire log. Take your left leg, it's going to be opposite for what you're seeing, but take your left or your right, doesn't really matter to start. Place your left foot on top of your right knee, and now place your right foot below your left knee. Sit up nice and tall on an inhale. And on an exhale, you're going to hinge forward from your hips and start to just walk your hands forward. Walk them forward. That's the way. Taking your time. Take your time. It's going to really open up the left hip. And on your next exhale, when you once again got down as far as you can go, you just allow your head and neck to be soft. Allow yourself to drape right over the legs and then keeping your arms out in front for stability. And once again, take your time on these, just allowing the hip to release, allowing the area to open up. You'll find if you have chronic sciatica, this over time will make a tremendous difference. I've had sciatica many times. I understand that shooting pain and the discomfort and just how brutal it can get. And by doing these poses on a regular basis, we really open up that sciatica joint and allow the free flow of information from the big nerve without anything getting in the way. Good. Take those big inhales deeply in the low back and belly. And fire log. And exhaling. Fully and completely sinking it down. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, slowly walk the hands back. Slowly walk the hands back as you come back up to sitting. Exhale it out. Now we'll switch it up and do the other side. So take now your right foot, place it on top of your left knee. Have your left foot below your right knee. So we'll change the orientation on our hips. What we do to one side, we always do to the other in yoga. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, just hinge forward from the hips. Start to walk your hands forward. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. If you can get down to your elbows, that's great. If you can only make it to here, you know what? That's great too, because you're opening up the area no matter how far you get down. Exhale. Inhaling and exhaling nice and deeply as you sink in. And then once you're down to about as far as you can go, just allow the head and neck to go soft. So have your hands out in front for stability. Taking those nice deep inhalations into that low back and belly. You might even find that one of your hips is a little stiffer than the other hip. That would be perfectly normal. Big inhales and long, lingering exhales. Take your time. Let's linger here for one more nice, long cycle of breath. Inhaling deeply. And exhale fully and completely. Beautiful. Inhale now to walk the hands back nice and slowly as you come out of this pose, the fire log pose. Big inhale and then exhaling as you straighten up the legs. Come back into sitting. Now with your legs out in front of you and sitting up nice and tall, we're going to go into a spinal twist, and it's also going to open up the sciatica a little bit and provide some pain relief through the hip area. So now there's a couple of ways we can do this. If you're not used to doing twists so much, let's do the modified version where you keep your left leg straight out in front and bend your right knee and place your foot as close to the body as you can. And then from here, you're going to inhale nice and tall. Exhale, wrap your left arm around that right leg. Inhale up nice and tall once again. And exhale, swing your right arm behind you and follow with your gaze. Hold that right knee into nice and tight to the body with a big hug. Take a big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. Another nice deep inhalation. A full and complete exhalation. And linger here for one more nice cycle of breath, giving it time to release. Big inhale, and on the exhale now start to uncurl yourself, untwist yourself, and straighten out the right leg. Smooth, easy movements coming in and out of these poses. Go ahead now and bend your left knee. Bring your left foot as close to the body as you can. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, take your right arm, wrap it around that left knee and hold it in nice and tight. Good. Inhale now to sit up nice and tall once again. And exhale, swing that left arm behind you and follow with your gaze. Those nice deep inhalations. And a full, complete exhalation. That's the way. It takes the tension out of the hips. Another big inhalation. Full, complete exhalation. Release. Good. And take another nice deep inhale. And on the exhale now, untwist yourself, come into forward, looking forward, nice and slowly, and straighten the left leg out. I'm just going to show you the other modified, it's not a modified version, it's the full spinal twist. So that would be, instead of bringing the leg up beside, we cross the right leg over the left leg. Then we bend the left leg in towards the body. So you can see that's going to provide you with a little more leverage or on the sciatic. So if you want to go deeper into those twists, you can go ahead at that point. Take your right hand and place it behind you for stability. Inhale the right arm up overhead, the left arm up overhead. Exhale to grind down. Catch the elbow on the opposite knee, on the right knee. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. So you're really getting a lot of leverage on the sciatic. So if you're not quite up for that, go ahead and just do the modified version, okay? And then when on your exhale, you just turn and twist and look over the right shoulder. We're just going to do these ones. I wanted to show you just the deeper version if you're ready for it. And if not, you just stay right where you were with the modified version. Either way, you're getting tremendous benefit. Big inhales, and on this exhale now uncurl nice and slow, nice and slow. That's the way. Take the right leg out from underneath the left, straighten out the legs. Let's do the other side just so we don't end up being all crooked. Take the left leg and now cross it over the right leg. Bend the right leg so that it tucks the heel in under the buttocks. Okay. Inhale. To take your right arm behind for stability, and your left arm comes right on up overhead. Exhale, grind down, catch the elbow onto the opposite knee. So that's your right elbow to the left knee. Inhale to sit up nice and tall once again. And exhaling to turn and twist and look over the right shoulder. Oh, that's my left shoulder. We did the right already. You know what you're doing. Take a big inhale. And full, complete exhale. Try and sink it down and allow both the sits bones to make contact with the mat. So we're not sitting up on the one hip, nice and level. Another big inhale. And exhaling to come forward nice and slow. So that's a little deeper twist that really gets the pressure off of those big muscles that are on top of the hips. Go ahead and straighten your legs out in front. Take a big inhale. I'm just going to turn sideways back onto my mat. From here, we're just going to go into a nice forward bend to counteract the twists. So have your knees bent, have your heels placed on the floor, pull your toes towards you a little bit more in Paschimottanasana. Sit up nice and tall on a big inhale, swooping the arms up overhead. 2, 4, 5, 6. Stretch on up at the top. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Hinge forward from the hips. That's the way. Land your hands on either side of your legs. Take a big inhale. And a full complete exhale as you come forward a little bit more, just hinging forward from the hips. So we keep our back nice and straight so we're not putting any undue pressure on the low back. And from here, if you want to just go ahead and straighten out your legs to give yourself a little hamstring stretch here, you can go right ahead and do that. Lower yourself down. Big inhales and exhales. And when you get down to as far as you can go, go ahead and just allow the head and neck to be soft. Beautiful. Give ourselves a nice hamstring stretch. That will also get any tension out and away from the sciatic nerve, which runs all the way from your low back down to your ankle. So sometimes if your ankle is throbbing, it could be coming from the sciatica. If sometimes you might get it in the knee, throbbing, that could be the sciatica as well. So that nerve really controls a lot of the discomfort and or feeling well. Take big inhales and exhales. And exhale to release, release, release over the legs. That's the way. Good. And on your next inhale, just start tighten up the legs and start to walk the hands back, coming up into sitting. Stack your head right up over your shoulders, shoulders right up over your hips. Come into good alignment. Take a big inhale once again. And a full, complete exhale. From here, let's work our way onto our backs. Scoot forward onto your mat a little bit. Land in the middle of the mat. You can either have your legs out straight or you can bend your knees to curl down onto your back. Go ahead and brace yourself with your elbows if you need to. If not, you can have your arms out in front. Tuck your chin and curl it down. There you go. Curl it on down. Let's just come into corpse pose for a moment. Just allowing the firmness of the floor to bring us into good alignment with our spine. Take those nice deep inhalations. Exhaling to sink it down. Take this opportunity to just take any tension out of the body as much as possible. Another nice big inhale. And a full complete exhale. On your next inhale, go ahead and bend your knees. Have your feet just far enough away where you can flick them with your fingertips. Now what I just did there was I just realigned my spine so that I make good contact with my lower back on the mat. So unweight yourself slightly, tuck your tailbone up and press, press, press that low back into the mat. Inhale to release. Good, and exhale it out. Now we're going to go into what's called reclined pigeon. You're going to take your left ankle, place it on top of your right knee. So it's like sitting cross-legged in a chair, but we're on our back. Take a nice big inhale. And on your next exhale, you're going to pick your right knee up and you start to bring it toward your chest. That's the way. You can point your toe up toward the sky just to engage the muscles a little bit on the right side.
Now, if you're able to, go ahead and thread the needle. Take your left arm, place it underneath the left leg, and interlace your fingers either on top of your right knee or below the right knee, whichever is available to you. You're going to take another nice big inhale. And on the exhale, now you're just going to pull that right knee in towards you just a little bit more. So it might be barely visible on the outside how much you're pulling the knee in towards you, but you will feel it on the left hip. If you want to go a little bit deeper with this, you can go ahead and take your left elbow. It's inside the crook of your left knee and press away with your elbow into the left knee as you pull your right knee in towards you. That's going to open it up just a little bit more if it's available to you. If not, just having your hands interlaced underneath the knee might be enough of an opening just to get it started. Exhaling to pull that knee in towards you just a little bit more, taking your time. As I say, it might not even be visible on the outside, but I know you'll feel it on the inside. I feel it on the inside. Big inhales and exhaling to hold and pull. That's the way. Let it release. Let it open up. Good. On your next inhale, now slowly release your fingertips and allow your right foot to return to the mat. Uncurl your left leg off the right leg and inhale nice and deep. Exhale, switch it up. Now take that right leg, place the right ankle on top of your left knee. Inhale once again nice and deep. Exhale to move on the exhale, picking up the left knee and bringing the left knee to chest. Once again, go ahead and thread the needle if it's available to you. Take your right arm underneath the right leg. Interlace the fingers on top of the knee or below the left knee. Just bring your left toes, pull them toward the body a little bit. Just engage them a little bit. And hold on nice and tight to that left knee. Take your nice deep inhales. Exhaling to pull that left knee in just a little bit more. Hold it nice and tight. Try and take all the tension out of the low body as much as you can. Big inhale and a full, complete exhale. Another nice big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. Pull that knee in slightly. And once again, if you want to press away with the right elbow and the right knee, as you pull the left knee in towards you, feel free to do that. It'll open up just a little bit more. Try and keep the low body as released and relaxed as you can as we opening up that sciatica. And exhaling to pull it in. Good. Inhale now, nice and slowly, releasing the fingertips, allowing the left foot to return to the mat, uncurling the right leg. That's the way. From here, straighten out your legs. Come on into corpse pose. Have your hands facing up to the sky. Now, with your heels on the mat, I want you just to pick up your left foot, pull your left toes towards you, and then land your heel. And do the same with the right leg. Or the right foot, pick up the right foot, pull the toes towards you, and land your right heel. Good. That's just going to lengthen up the hip joint a little bit so it brings the head of the femur away from the hip joint a little bit, gives you a little bit more of a stretch in through that very complex network, which we call our hip joints. Take those big inhales.
full, complete exhale, just allowing the spine to return normal, taking the tension out of the body as much as possible. Just take any notice if you have any pinching or grabbing anywhere along the way. If you still have some pinching or grabbing, a little bit of heat might help, unless you have an inflamed nerve, in which case you'd want to cool that down. So just gauge it for yourself. If it's a muscle stiffness, you want to put some heat, a little bit of heat on there. If it's nerve inflammation, then you want a little bit of cold to bring that inflammation down. Big inhales and big exhales. I'm going to leave you here. Go ahead and stay in the corpse position as long as you like to, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this helped a lot.